Welcome back, trainers. So let's go ahead and go over the throwback challenges that are going to be coming in waves. Personally, for myself, I was actually able to get the Kanto one. Niantic did state that that's an error, and everybody else will be getting theirs pretty soon. We're going to go over those dates here now. Something pretty significant, and actually I was able to complete mine. At the end of the first one, spoiler alert, there is going to be a Mewtwo with Psystrike, and you also have the possibility of having it being shiny, which is absolutely amazing. So we're going to see quite a few amazing things within these throwback tasks as well as features. So here are some of the shinies that are going to be introduced. Really liking that Venonat and Venomoth. As far as everything else, that's cool. New shinies getting introduced, and I'm sure a lot of you are going to be happy for these, especially because we do have some shiny new cats here. Now, these are going to be going down for the Kanto throwback starting May 1st at 1 p.m. Until May 8th at 1 p.m. your local time. And then we're going to have the throwback for Johto starting May 8th at 1 p.m. until May 15th. And then you have the Hoenn throwback starting May 15th until May 22nd. Then the Sinnoh throwback starting May 22nd until May 29th. And then you're going to have the Champion throwback, which is going to start June, but then you're going to have whenever to finish it. There is no time frame within that. So quite a few things, and there's a lot going on within each one of these folks. So let's go ahead and go over the first one, which is going to be the Kanto, which I actually completed here. So as you can see at the very bottom, 10 rare candies and Mewtwo with Psystrike. So if you do not have one of those, well, look forward to this because you're going to be able to get yourself one and possibly shiny as well. They go on to say Pokemon originally discovered in the Kanto region will also be available to battle in raids. The following Pokemon will be hatching from 7-kilometer eggs: Venonat, Machop, Onix, Lickitung, Tangela, Scyther, Pinsir, Lapras, and Eevee, in honor of Charizard being the chosen Pokemon of the year. Okay, they go on to say that Pikachu wearing a Charizard hat will be making an appearance. Oh my goodness, guys, what's with all these Pikachus with hats? If you're lucky, you might encounter or you might find a shiny Venonat, and then exclusive event field research will be available for these Pokemon for Kanto. And then you're going to have yourself ×2 catch XP, ×2 XP for raiding, and as well as hatching. So if you need those experience points, well, now is going to be the time when this is going to be released on May 1st until May 8th. Moving it on to the next one, we have Johto, folks. Now, the cream of the crop, the best of the best. What are you looking for at the end? And that is going to be Ho-Oh with Earthquake. Also potentially can be shiny. So is Earthquake going to be good on Ho-Oh? I'm sure it's going to find some usability, but honestly, I'm not too stressed about it. There's going to be something way better down the line here. So you are going to have some Hoenn Pokemon hatching at a 7-kilometer egg. Something that is going to look pretty good is going to be the Dunsparce because it is getting that new shiny. And then you also have Skarmory Shuckle. And then, I mean, you know, there's a couple other good ones in here, but I'm looking at those shinies. And then in honor of Umbreon being the chosen for the Johto, you're going to have Eevee with an Umbreon hat. And then if you're lucky, you might encounter a shiny Dunsparce. And then at the very bottom, ×2 catch Stardust. And then ×2 raid Stardust bonuses will be active. So take advantage of those Stardust. You always do. You always want to get as much dust as possible. So this is looking pretty good, but we still have better ones down the line. Moving on to the Hoenn one, folks. Now this is where things start heating up, literally. The end for this one here. What is the best thing you're going to be getting out of this challenge? That's going to be Groudon, but it could also be shiny. And here is the best part: Fire Punch. Are you kidding me? Fire Punch on Groudon with its quick move? What? Let's go, Master League. Now this is something I can definitely think about using my Elite TM on for the current Groudon that I do have completely maxed out at 100. Now looking at the 7-kilometer eggs, I see that Sableye is going to be hatching out of there, Mawile, and Nincada. I'm going to have my eyes on those for a potential shiny, folks. And if we move down here, Rayquaza is going to be the Pokemon of the year for this specific one. And then you know it, you're going to have those Pikachus roaming around with Rayquaza hats. Alright, so pretty funny stuff here. And if you're lucky, you might encounter a shiny Skitty. And then the distance for eggs is going to be halved, as well as the candy with your buddy to be earned is going to be halved as well as a few other features there. Moving on to the Sinnoh, folks. Alright, now we have Cresselia at the very end, potentially shiny, but it is going to be able to learn Grass Knot. Very interesting because going up against this Steel and potential ground type, like, I don't know, Steelix, you're going to be walled pretty hard with the moves that it has. With Grass Knot, you're going to have some coverage. Yes, Grass is not very effective to Steel, but still, we're talking about Ground and Steel type. Anyways, interesting to see what is going to come out of that. Now, I think the move pool for this one is going to be the best. You have Cranidos, Shieldon, Glameow, Chingling, Bonsly, Happiny, Gibble, Munchlax, Riolu, and Mantike. All right, and then in honor of Lucario being Pokemon of the Year for this specific region, you're going to have, well, you know, Pikachu wearing Lucario hats. And if you're lucky, you may encounter a shiny Glameow like we've seen in the beginning. 1 hour star piece durations are going to be active, as well as 1 hour lucky eggs. All right, so this one is shaping up to be pretty good. Honestly, I'm looking forward to the Groudon with Fire Punch the most. All right, now moving it on to the final one. All right, so basically once you've completed all of these, you will be able to continue on into the champion one, in which you're going to have Galarian Stunfisk, Galarian Meowth, and Galarian Zigzagoon entering, and this is going to be pretty interesting. You're also going to be able to get yourself a Genesect? I don't know how that's going to work. Are we going to be able to get another one? Seeing that it is going to be an EX raid, it's not like it's a Mew or a Celebi or something like that, so very interesting. I'm very excited for the Galarian forms. I will have the images for those as soon as we're done taking a look at this. The following Pokemon will also be making their Pokemon Go debut, hatching from 7-kilometer eggs, along with their usual forms, Galarian Meowth, which is a steel type, folks. Galarian Zigzagoon, Galarian Germanitan, and Galarian Stunfisk. All right, so also you'll be able to evolve the Galarian Meowth, Galarian Zigzagoon, and Galarian Germanitan into their Galarian evolution forms. All right, this is going to be some fun stuff. Niantic is heating things up, and there you go. Look at that Galarian Stunfisk. Isn't that something that you would just want to cuddle up with on the couch? It is awesome, and that Meowth, love it. Love that Galarian Meowth. All right, folks, so there you have it. All right, there are all the challenges. Now, like I said, some of these did go out to specific trainers. I don't know exactly what happened yesterday. Niantic was releasing the whole remote raids, and then the servers went down, and then there was all kinds of weird things happening. So, yeah, some people got these and some people didn't. As we've seen, this is going to be going down May 1st, so get ready for that. For myself personally, though, I actually completed it yesterday, and I'm going to tell you, it's not super difficult. We're not going to go through all the tasks. We're going to look at some of the steps that I did go through here for the first one. But other than that, I kind of completed it naturally. Sometimes I went and chased a Pokemon that I saw on the nearby that I needed to catch for a specific type, say like a whatever ground type or something like that. All right, and I went for that, but otherwise it's easy. You can complete it naturally. And my Dragonite Bring Me Gifts, that is actually live now, so it's been doing that quite often. So really nice. You do have to have space for gifts, as a matter of fact. So I sent all mine out, and then all of a sudden it started bringing me some more gifts. So you're going to be encountering some pretty nice Pokemon during these that some of them actually do have a shiny that you could potentially encounter, okay? So like I said, I ran through this really fast, kind of naturally. I wasn't trying to intentionally like do it as fast as I can. I just had an instant going, completed whatever the tasks were on the side, and then whatever types I needed, I just let the Go Plus catch them, and then eventually whatever just kind of finish itself. So as you can see, Alakazam, and trying to catch this thing, yeah, it does not come with counter, unfortunately, but hey, pretty sure you have plenty of Alakazams with counter at this point. All right, so we caught it, and we're going to be going on to the next one here. Now, yes, there is a Mewtwo at the end, folks, and yes, it can be shiny. Yeah, so if you need that Psystrike, woo, boy, let's go. It's pretty nice. So I did use a Pineapple on it so I could get extra candies, and I suggest you do the same because it's not running, it's not going anywhere. So you can do that, right? There is going to be a task in which you're going to actually have to power up a Pokemon, but let me give you a little tip. Simply power up something at 10 CP, or maybe a 100% AV Pokemon, or something you were potentially thinking about powering up anyways. For me personally, I have this Metagross that I said I wasn't going to do. It was for my Ultra League, but it has a secondary move, and, well, I'm just going to use that to power up anytime I get a task because it's 100 and it has like 2 moves, so it's crazy good. So we're encountering a Nidoking here, so you're going to be getting lots of Stardust, so make sure you have a star piece on while you're doing all these catches if you're concerned about that, because the higher up on the evolution chain that they are, depending upon how many stages they do have, you're going to be getting more Stardust, right? So completed this, bingo bango, no problem whatsoever here. Getting free items, getting that rare candy, let's go. Now we have our Mewtwo, folks. There we go. This one is not going to be a good IV, unfortunately, but I don't care because I have plenty of them. And now this is just going to be candy in the bag and also news for me to bring to you guys because this was a bit of a surprise. Very nice touch, Niantic. I like the way you're going with these events here. And this is something I'm going to tell you you can potentially do at home if you do have an Incent on. I did have the weather kind of working with my advantage, to my advantage, because it would ask for a specific type, and it was weird because that weather would be out perfect for me. Anyways, there you have it, trainers. If you did enjoy this video, please give it a big thumbs up if it did help you out. Share it with your friends if you found it useful. And good luck on getting that shiny Mewtwo. And I can't wait for Groudon with Fire Punch. Take care, trainers.